Hey everybody, how you doing? Dash and Dave here again. Please click that subscribe button and hit that like button. Thank you very much. The earn by time has hit my market. It was sometime within the last week. I had heard from a couple other Dashers that they had seen it. I saw it yesterday for the first time. From the Doordash FAQ pages on the time earnings mode. We are piloting a new way for Dashers to earn on Doordash to provide Dashers with a more reliable way to earn, yada yada yada. This was tentatively scheduled to end in September of 2022, but since then it's been pushed out to many more markets, and if you haven't seen it, you'll probably see it sooner than later. Okay, so how does this work? When you open up your Dasher app to start a shift, at the bottom you'll see a message window that gives you the option to choose Earn by Time or Earn by Order by tapping on the respective buttons. The hourly pay rate is dependent on the market. In my market, it's $10. I've seen it up to $14. You get a guaranteed rate per hour while on deliveries plus tips. Earnings are based on the total delivery time from accepting to drop off, and you keep 100% of the tips like normal. So how do you get paid? Let's assume the active hourly guarantee for Earn by Time in your city is $14 an hour. You choose Earn by Time and begin your dash. After a few minutes of waiting, you are offered and accept an order and drive 10 minutes to get to the restaurant. You wait 5 minutes at the restaurant and then drive another 15 minutes to deliver the order. In this example, you spent 30 minutes actively on the delivery, which includes the drive to the restaurant, the wait at the restaurant, and the drive to drop off the order. For your active 30 minutes, you'll receive DoorDash pay at the rate of $14 per hour, which comes out to $7 for that half hour of work, plus 100% of any tips on top of that. So understand, if you sit for a half an hour in a parking lot and no orders come your way that you can accept, you're not getting paid. You're only getting paid for an active delivery, from time of acceptance to time of completion of the delivery. When you earn by time, you can decline up to 1 order per hour. If you decline more than 1 order per hour, you'll be given the option to end your dash or switch to earn per order, which is just the normal way of earning. If an order times out because you neither accept nor decline, this will count toward your 1 decline per hour. And down at the bottom, interestingly, however, if you're on a delivery, additional stacked assignments will not count toward your 1 decline per hour. And that's kind of interesting. I've never really seen anybody explain it the way I'm going to explain it to you. What this is it's replacing, okay, the base pay. So let's just say this morning I chose to do Earn by Time. I would not see this $7.75 base pay. Okay, let's say this takes me a total of 20 minutes to complete the job from the moment I accepted it, when the Earn by Time clock starts, to final delivery. Let's just say that was 20 minutes. Well, what's 1/3 of $10? $3.34 plus $4 tip. Earn by Time would have screwed me out of about $4 here had I chosen that option this morning.
Everybody got that?
Because that's all the Earn by Time is doing, is replacing the base pay, okay? And it's done on the timer. If you get a tip, you get a tip. You get it, okay? So on this example here, with an unusually high base pay, I would have lost out on $4.41 of total pay for this job if I was on Earn by Time. So is the Earn by Time mode even worth considering? Well, that depends on how you DoorDash and what the average base pay is in your market. This $7.75 base pay, like I said, is very unusual and very high. It was early in the morning, Chick-fil-A. I'm not sure why it was that high. But most of the base pay in my market runs around $2 to $2.75. It gets up to $3 and maybe $3.50. This Friday that I had that unusually high $7.75 base pay, I did a total of 14 jobs. 13 of those 14 jobs base pay was under $3.34 if I was on the Earn by Time mode on this day. The only one that was higher was the $7.75 base pay from Chick-fil-A. My other delivery from Chick-fil-A that day had a base pay of $2. So just for example purposes, let's swap out that $7.75 base pay down to $2. The base pay for these 14 jobs range from $2 up to $3. The total came in at $32. We're excluding tips here. We're just looking at the base pay versus the earned by time rate. We're going to assume that every job took 20 minutes to complete, so that'd be $3.34 earned by time rate for the 14 jobs. That total comes to $46.76, which is a net increase over the base pay in this scenario of $14.76. Multiply $14.76 times 5 days, and you have a net increase of $73.80 on the earned by time over base pay. And remember, you keep all the tips. The tips are going to come or not, whether it's base pay or whether it's earned by time. Of the 52 DoorDash deliveries I made this week, only 3 were above $3.34 based on the average 20-minute delivery time. There was that unusually large $7.75 base pay from Chick-fil-A. I had one at $3.75 and one at $3.50 out of 52 deliveries for the week. As I am a daytime DoorDasher and the base pay is reflective on time of day, the most common base pay that I see is a flat $2. Sometimes it's up to $2.75. There's one or two at $3. On the surface, it would appear that if I ran earned by time, I'd be making at least a few dollars more each week using earned by time. But there's a catch. As it was noted in the FAQ, you only can decline 1 order per hour. If you decline 2, then you get kicked. And then I didn't mention this earlier, you have to wait 1 hour, punishment time, timeout time, sit down time, before you can rejoin a dash as earned by time. Now here's the thing. Once you decline more than 1 per hour, in my market, I've seen the notification that your dash is automatically ended, but you get the choice to go back to regular earnings mode. And then after that 1 hour sit down time, you can choose to end your dash and then go back into earned by time. My question is when you end that dash after that hour, can you get back on? You know, sometimes when you get kicked from the app or there's a glitch or something like that, you go too long of the 35-minute pause, you get kicked, you try to get back on, and they don't need you at that time. You have to wait. So that's the question that I've got is, are you guaranteed a chance to get back in, or is it going to be market dependent, customer demand dependent, whether you can get back in for that second try at the earn by time? But if you're a top dasher, you don't have that concern because you can dash now any and every time you want. At first glance here in my market, it would appear that if a person was a top dasher, running the earn by time mode would benefit you at least a few dollars more per day. Look back at the day that I highlighted, it would have been $14 more for that day had I been on earn by time. Throw in the fact that your market, if it has the earn by time, probably also has the accept more, earn more diamond program, which I have proven can be beneficial. After I had done the accept more, earn more acceptance rate reset, for about 6 weeks, I was easily able to maintain 70% or higher acceptance rating. And as I noted in my previous videos, I saw a lot less low pay, no tip offers, specifically from Wendy's. And it kind of feeds on itself. But then I got into a really bad segment there where I was just getting tons of low tip, no tip orders, and everybody was. That's what the market was given that week, and I fell below 50%. So the accept more, earn more does feed on itself, both for the good and for the bad. And one more time, for those that get hung up on the fact that they don't see any higher paying orders in their market than they did before, now that the Diamond program is here, the order size amounts are not going to change. DoorDash has simply classified them in a 3-tier hierarchy. If a $7.75 order offer with the base pay and the tip combined is about the maximum you see in your market, just because the diamond market is there doesn't mean you're going to start seeing $9.75 orders. Okay, got it? All right. Whew. So is the earn by time worth it for you? Go into your earnings tab on the app, scroll through several weeks, see what the base pay is in your market for various times and various stores. Then take the hourly rate in your market, divide it by 3, since 3 jobs per hour is about the maximum that most people can do. That rate there you compare to the base pay averages in your market. If the earn by time is significantly higher, and I'm going to say significantly higher is 50 to 75 cents more than the base pay, it might be worth looking into. All right, guys and gals, that's all I've got for you today. Hopefully you can take something from this video and put it to use for yourself. Thanks for coming along for the ride, and hope to see you next time.